Hey everyone and welcome. Think about it. We tap our phones to pay for pretty much everything these days, right? From our morning coffee to our monthly rent. Our money has officially gone digital. Now that's super fast and incredibly convenient, but you know what? It also opens up a whole new battlefield for our financial security. So let's dive into how you can lock down your hard-earned money in this new digital age.
And that brings us to the big question we all kind of have in the back of our minds. Is my digital money really safe? I mean, we trust these apps every single day with our finances, and with that trust comes a huge responsibility to be, a little bit vigilant. Let's find out how secure your digital wallet actually is. And here's the honest truth. As digital transactions in India have just exploded, so has cyber fraud. The scammers' methods are getting way smarter, but here's the good news, so can we. This whole explainer is designed to give you the exact tools you need to stay one or even two steps ahead of them.
So you might be asking, why all the urgency? Why does this matter so much right now? Well, it's pretty simple. Where the money goes, the criminals will always follow. As we've all embraced the awesome convenience of digital banking and UPI, fraudsters are working overtime, exploiting everything from weak passwords to really clever phishing links to get their hands on our cash. The digital world is constantly changing, and our security habits have to change right along with it.
But hey, don't worry. You are not powerless here. Not at all. I want you to think of your defense like a set of shields. We're going to walk through 5 absolutely essential, totally non-negotiable shields that are going to form your first and honestly, your strongest line of defense against all these digital threats. So here's our game plan. First, we'll cover why you never share your secrets. Then, using trusted apps. After that, adding a digital double lock, then monitoring and alerts, and finally using secure networks. All right, let's get started with the first, and I would argue the most important shield of all. Okay, I really need this one to sink in. This is the absolute golden rule. Your one-time password, your UPI PIN, your banking password, these are meant for your eyes and your eyes only. If you ever get a call, an SMS, or an email asking for this info, it's a scam. I mean, 100% of the time, no exceptions. Just remember, a real bank, a real payment app will never, ever ask you for these details. Now, this next one sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how often it's overlooked. Shield number 2 is all about where you get your apps. You should always, and I really mean always, download your banking and UPI apps straight from the official Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Those random links you get in a text message or an email, those are traps, plain and simple. They're designed to trick you into installing nasty software on your phone.
All right, shield number 3 is where we build up our defense with what I like to call a digital double lock. You've probably heard of it, multi-factor authentication or MFA. All it means is that even if a thief steals your password, they still can't get in with that second piece of proof, like your fingerprint or a special code that gets sent only to your phone. And please, please use strong, unique passwords for each financial app. Reusing passwords is like having one single key for your house, your car, and your safe deposit box. It's just a risk you don't want to take.
Shield number 4 is all about staying watchful. I love this analogy. Think of your transaction alerts as your own personal security guards, and they work 24/7. Go into your apps and turn on every single notification your bank offers, SMS, email, and those in-app push notifications. That way, the second a suspicious transaction happens, you'll be the very first to know, which means you can act right away.
And our final essential shield is about being smart about your connection. Using public Wi-Fi at a cafe for a financial transaction, that's basically like leaving the front door to your house wide open. These networks are often unsecured, which means hackers can easily listen in and just steal your information. When it comes to money, stick to your trusted home network or just use your mobile data. Okay, so now that we have our 5 shields up and ready, let's zoom in on a system that has totally revolutionized payments here in India, UPI. Its incredible popularity also makes it a huge target for some very specific scams that you really need to be aware of.
So here are the big 3 to watch out for. First, fake collect requests. Just burn this into your brain. You never need to enter your UPI PIN to receive money. Ever. If someone sends you a payment request and says, hey, just enter your PIN to get the cash, it's a scam designed to pull money from your account. Second, watch out for malicious QR codes that look legit but are actually set up to withdraw your funds. And finally, be super wary of anyone asking you to install remote access apps like AnyDesk or TeamViewer. That's like handing them the keys to your entire phone. Now, a lot of these scams use a classic technique called phishing. It's actually a pretty simple idea.
Fraudsters cook up fake messages that look really official. They create this sense of urgency, with messages like, your account is blocked, or you've won a prize, all to make you panic and click a bad link, or give away your secret info. The key is to always be a little skeptical.
Okay, let's shift gears for a second, because even with the best defenses in the world, mistakes can happen. If you even suspect you've been scammed, the most important thing is not to panic. Instead, you need a clear, calm emergency action plan. Trust me, what you do in those first few hours is absolutely critical.
So here is your 3-step emergency protocol. Step 1. Immediately, and I mean right away, call your bank and your UPI provider. Report the fraud and get your card or account blocked. Step 2. Dial 1930, that's the National Cybercrime Helpline, or go to cybercrime.gov.in to file a formal complaint. And Step 3. Change every single PIN and password connected to your financial accounts to stop any more damage.
Now I want you to remember this number. Just 3. It's not just any number. It's a really important deadline.
And here's why that number is so important. The Reserve Bank of India has a guideline that is there to protect you. If you report an unauthorized transaction within 3 days, you are eligible for a full refund from your bank. In this situation, time is literally money. The faster you act, the better your chances are of getting every rupee back.
Whew, we have covered a lot of ground. So let's bring it all together with a simple, powerful checklist to really hammer home these crucial security habits. Think of this as your new go-to guide for digital financial safety.
All right, let's do a quick fire recap. On the do list, use strong, unique passwords. Download apps only from official stores. And do enable all your alerts and report fraud within 3 days. Now for the don'ts. Don't ever share your PIN or OTP. Don't use public Wi-Fi for banking. Don't click on strange links. And please don't install remote access apps just because someone told you to. See, when you break it down, it's pretty straightforward.
So what can you do the second this explainer is over? I've got 3 super simple things for you. First, go into your banking apps and make sure every single transaction alert is switched on. Second, check that your apps are all updated to the latest version. And finally, take out your phone right now, seriously, and save the National Cybercrime Helpline, 1930, in your contacts.
And I'll just leave you with this final thought. Your financial security isn't some set it and forget it kind of thing. It's an ongoing habit. It really only takes a few minutes to review your settings and strengthen those shields we talked about. So, have you checked yours today? Stay safe out there and stay secure.